Oh, I hope they get. I hope they go that far.
Alright,
Because
let's
that's gonna
not
be
talk
hilarious.
about that anymore because we're now live.
Yeah.
That's gonna be funny.
Spoilers.
Howdy.
Howdy do, everybody.
Howdy doody.
Or
I'm gonna
one
make sure
person.
that sounds
No.
on. Sounds on. Okay. We're back with another session. of this
Episode.
fuckery. And it's not 10 minutes. Thanks, YouTube. Okay, so suppose we'll just jump in. Nobody's got any points or anything. No fact of the day today.
Oh, this is a first. You've asked in ages.
Yeah, a long
Well,
time.
You kind of just stopped doing it, so.
Yeah.
I stopped doing it because you stopped introducing it. Okay.
That's the fact of the day. I ruined it because I stopped asking. Alright.
Well, anyway.
Okay. Fact: a thing that is known or provided to be true. There.
There you go.
Fact of the day. Fact. Definition.
It's a fact.
Definition. Bandit. No.
Okay, that's enough.
No.
Shut up. Okay,
Well,
so.
Anyway.
I think when we last left off,
We
a
were
bit fuzzy.
we were looking at items and having me
yes,
search their past.
You had all regrouped in the arena where you just fought the
chamber.
Yeah, the
chamber,
giant
arena. It was,
arena
it was an
thing.
arena.
Previously a nest.
Yeah. You're all in there under the safety of Fernak's glorious spell that keeps you all safe at night.
Yes, very much so.
And you're all there, you were discussing loot that you were found.
Yeah, that some people discovered by turning a stone pillar into dust.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I got a shield, didn't I?
Yeah,
special.
you got a Tegus shield.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can I have the potion?
Which
I have
potion?
that.
Oh,
So,
okay.
no.
Hey,
But
that's
he
that's
wants the
fine, I
potion.
guess.
No, because it's random and we don't
Oh,
know
the random-
what specifically
the
does
transforming-
yet.
Transforming
Speaking of
potion.
which, Bernak, could you identify this potion?
Wait, we don't know it's random.
Well, that's why I'm gonna ask it to get identified.
Okay.
Let me just check my requirements for that spell.
Why are you
just
so
need
bloody
to-
quiet, Aaron? Let's take it a bit.
He's fine for me.
A little bit.
Is that better?
No.
Not really.
How about now?
That's better.
Yep.
A bit better. Yep.
Yeah. No,
Yep.
but
We can do the rest at our ends.
Yeah, because I had my Discord on 90%. Because I was like,
Wow. Okay. Yep.
So I turned up to 100.
Let's put
where's
that
my
to
ice cream?
You're not allowed.
secreted.
Anyway, yeah.
Secreted.
Anyway, so I hand him over the previous bottle.
Yes.
To him.
The glorious bottle of ...
Yeah, we don't know what it exactly is.
It's a bunny
Just kinda-
potion.
Kind of just found it.
Could be a bunny potion, I suppose.
I wrote it in my inventory. Potion of polymorph? Question mark?
Yeah. I
Almost
remember.
certainly that.
Well, I don't know if it's specifically bunny or if
Well, I
it.
mean, I got a nose and then I got the full body, so it must be a bunny.
Yeah, and it didn't last long.
Well, that's because you only
It's ready and
had a
you
drop.
just get it when you want.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
The wabbit potion.
Wabbit dragons.
Classically rabbits.
Okay,
I hate
so
wabbit dragons.
while Aaron's typing,
I'm doing stuff on my notes, just looking to changing my component. Because I have to use components to identify.
okay.
I am going to
GG.
identify the potion of mysterious liquid.
Yes. That we assume is just polymorph.
Is that a spell or it's just a check, isn't it?
It's a
It's
ritual.
a
Identify as a
ritual
spell.
that, yeah, and it just identifies what the item is if it's magical.
Okay.
Ah,
So
Yeah,
you
but
cast
it is a spell.
it is a
cast the
spell.
ritual spell. Did anybody else want to do anything while he's
Yeah, you got 10 minutes to do something.
Yeah,
10
just
minutes?
anybody got any items they need me to check?
Uh,
You already have.
hang on a minute. Do I? That's the
Um,
question.
Yeah, that's an interesting question. You especially.
Ah, cat's already out of the bag. So, can you look at my
Yes.
necklace
Yeah, sure.
of still invisibility?
Yeah, sure.
Nice.
I spend the 10 minutes that he's spending to look at the
Okay.
item with my ability,
Okay.
which is a wisdom thing.
So identify is not it's not a roll spell. It's just you cast it. And you
No, it's not. It's just casted and then he knows
It's
what it
a
is.
yeah. I have to touch the object, and if it's a magic item or some other magic imbued object, you learn its properties.
So he knows what it is and what it does.
I also know if it requires attunement or anything.
He just learns that, oh yes, this is such and such.
Okay.
Mine is that I have to make a wisdom check
Alright, roll that dice.
determined by you, DC determined by you on this invisible stillness necklace.
And if I use it on a person, I can see if any magic affecting
19.
them.
You can do it to
Okay.
people.
Yeah, I can
Yes, you
identify
can.
people.
So what is
Yeah.
it you want to know about it? Like,
Oh, well, the description is like to the.
I'm asking you specifically. What do you want to know about it?
Well,
Its
it
origin.
specifically, yeah, specifically says any lingering evil or wicked past surrounding it.
No, not really.
Yeah,
Well,
it's
then
just,
that's anticlimactic. I got that in
Yeah,
the
it's
fucking
just-
vault.
well, yeah, it was in a vault probably for 100 years.
Exactly. It was in the secret vault of the monks. It's kind of anticlimactic.
It's also not that
nothing.
great of a magical item.
No, it's kind of anticlimactic. Okay.
Yeah,
They
not,
tamed it and threw it in a
nothing
box.
much. It's just,
Yeah.
yeah,
No,
Well,
that one was in
keep
a glass
mind,
case.
the vault had hundreds
hundreds
of
of
Yeah.
magical items.
Mm.
You
in
just said,
storage.
I want something that can turn me invisible.
And it ranges from things from, common magic items that you would still find today, and artifact class stuff.
Yeah, I wanted to leave that stuff behind.
Well, that's fair. I don't think.
Well,
I
now
don't
you guys are
think-
currently walking around with 2 artifact class items.
Oh yeah, but those were entrusted to us.
Yeah.
Technically,
Technically, I suppose they were.
Yeah, one wasn't.
one was Tegus was.
No, but Ragnas Sword wasn't.
Ragnar's not the
We
artifact
found
class,
Ragnas Sword in freaking a different realm
Yeah.
with a bunch of dead giants.
Yeah.
You assume it's a giant's weapon, not.
No.
It has no reference to any of these ancient weapons.
I mean, well, consider what we've seen so far. You
well,
know,
we don't know what it does specifically.
Yeah.
We know it creates armor on him. That's as much as we know.
Yeah, you guys still
um,
haven't done much exploring.
No, we don't really know.
Yeah, that-
It also doesn't help the players not here.
Yes. We will all scold
That is
him later,
why.
I'm sure.
It's not.
It's not that bad.
No. It's fine, it's fine. He's got shit going on in real life.
Oh yeah, we also found that adventure thing, which lets you heal when you drink alcohol.
Yes.
Who has that right now?
I think
Ragnar.
it was given to...
Oh, yeah.
To Ragnar. It would have been given to Ragnar.
I had it, and then I gave it to Ragnar. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
we need
yep,
to
there it
notify
is.
him when he comes back.
I might just put one on his sheet for him. Alright. So, nobody's doing anything else. No.
Not really. No.
Okay. Yes.
What is potion?
The potion. The potion.
Ooh, the
What
What's
is
potion?
As you all probably guessed, it is a potion of polymorph.
Cool. I can erase that question mark.
It is randomized what you get turned into.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, even better.
It does not require
that doesn't-
attunement. It's just a potion use.
Just drink it.
Drink it.
You gather that there are probably 3 or 4 uses of it
Okay.
left in the
Okay.
thing.
I think I only have a sip.
And the transformation
And-
lasts for about an hour.
Cool. Okay. Last 1 hour. And I
Don't
immediately
know.
put it back into my bag.
Don't know if that's gonna
Stays in
be-
there for now.
Um,
Yeah, I mean, it might be
who
useful.
has the sack of holding? I believe. Yeah.
There are
Sack of holding.
2 of them.
Well, it's like a.
Well, I have
A
a
rucksack.
bigger one that has a smaller
So it's like a
inventory
bag of
space.
holding, but a bigger entrance.
Yes, it has a bigger
Oh, the
entrance
sack of
and it can
holding.
hold
Okay.
less. Yeah, my sack of holding.
Hold
it's
less.
a double sack.
So it holds.
It
less,
has
but
less
it's got a bigger
inventory,
opening.
but it's bigger opening. It's one or
Okay.
the other with a bag of holding.
Mm.
I can hold
It's
bigger
not that
stuff.
complicated.
Yeah.
Okay. Lola's gonna go up to you and yoink her quiver out of your
Yep,
bag.
easy. Yeah. By the way, if anybody wants their special weapon thing, come to me and I'll give it to you.
Oh,
You
speaking
know, the
of
things that we got from the
speaking of
the other
special weapon
dimension.
thing, remember that shape got from the monk's hole?
Oh yes, I pull out the
Is that
D20.
still on you?
Yes.
I pull out the D20 from the bag
Okay.
with all the different spectral sides to it.
And one of
We
them
We
was
should not
used.
roll it in here.
One of them has
I-
been used already.
Yeah,
I
which
was
was
not-
the fire one, right?
Was it the fire or was it the light one?
Pretty sure.
No, it was ice. It was ice.
Ice. Yeah.
I was thinking while we're at it, maybe have a look at it.
Oh yes, I hand it over to Bernac before the spell wears off.
That's not
Doesn't
how
he have
identify
to
works.
cast it again?
Yeah, that's cast
Yeah.
Is
again.
it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
have to cast it again. It only works on one.
Ah, okay, we'll try another time then.
No,
Well, it's a ritual. It doesn't cost him anything.
Oh, doesn't it? Oh.
Yeah.
It
We can
costs
just do it
me.
again.
It costs
the
a
in
spell
10
slot.
minutes.
No,
and
it's
it
a
costs
ritual.
whatever costs.
It's a ritual.
Well, it costs okay. Well, it costs whatever the components are.
Yeah, it's just
If
a,
there's any priced components.
yes, a pearl with 100 GP, and I have like 6 of them.
Okay. Yeah.
How many
Oh,
of them do
so-
you have?
6
Yeah.
apparently.
6
Yeah.
left.
He bought like 6.
I
I
bought.
remember. I
I bought,
remember
like-
this.
I bought
Okay.
like 10 or so earlier on. way
He
earlier.
asked me for like several hundred gold pieces. I'm
He was
like,
gonna buy them. Yes,
"Sure."
that's right.
From
Okay,
our
so if
own
you want to cast
personal
it on the orb again, you can.
I mean, I think we should get going before
Yeah. We can do that later.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
not
we can
Something
do it
interesting
another time.
happens.
Yeah, okay.
I place
may
it back
I
into the bag of
hold on
holding.
to- Okay.
It's safer in here.
Yeah, you're probably right.
So long as that bag is not turned inside out.
Yes. That would be really bad because then it would roll.
Yeah. And it would be the enemy's turn to roll.
Anyway, but yeah, it's
Anyway.
in my. And if
Oh,
anybody wants their
okay.
dust weapon, like
Yeah.
we'll shade your
Leo
katana.
Yeah,
Leo
I think.
still has his. Leo didn't.
Yeah, you kept
I still
yours.
have mine in my bag of holding.
Yeah, it's
Lola
in
is
yours.
actually going to grab a bit of cloth, like rag that's somewhere under a bit of rubble, and wrap it around it so it doesn't look like
Look
the high-tech thing it is.
Too high tech.
Yeah, just
Leo's thing
covering
is
it
just
up so
in
it looks
knife
like a
mode.
regular quiver.
I just.
Oh yeah, and I pull out the box of dust and open it and see what's inside of, like what specific ones we have.
I believe there was a box for each of you that had
Yeah.
respective dust.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
so
I
for
still
your
have my. I mean, I still kept the ammo. I just didn't keep the weapon.
Yeah, I know.
So he's
Oh.
still got his weapon.
Yeah, you have Leo's ammo.
So I have like
Which, yeah, I checked the
5.
weapon.
So I have like 5 in my inventory. 5 of these boxes.
Lola's is built into her quiver.
Okay, so 4.
The thing that holds her dust is. Down
Do
the
you
bottom
want
where it
your
changes things.
weapon, Fred?
No, I'm good. I'm
Okay.
good.
He has
I'm
2
gonna-
legendary.
Let's be
He's
honest.
very-
Fred,
very
I'm
true.
happy with my
Fred
take
is
as well,
fine.
alright?
Yeah,
Fred
you're
has
fine.
My
the
take
most
is
valuable weapons out of everybody here.
Yeah.
Very much so.
Unless the cubicle matches them, which I don't think it does.
No.
Not really.
I have an evil weapon.
Right. I think that's it.
All right. So, after you've all had a bit of a short rest,
Long-
if
Yeah, like
Long rest.
basically, well, we had our long rest and then we had a short rest of like dealing out items and shit.
a bit of
We had
you probably
breakfast.
don't need a rest to be
Yeah,
honest.
we had breakfast. We had
Yeah.
breakfast.
Yeah. So it is now very early morning.
Ugh, this is gonna
Um,
be a hot day for us.
You guys have packed up your camp and gathered all your things and did a last
Alright.
look around,
Touch
there
and
wasn't
such.
much left behind.
Was
except
this
for-
the temple we were looking for, or no?
Vincent?
I'm looking at.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, what? I gave you all the information that I was going to give you.
Uh,
I can't
Maybe.
remember if you saw two different ones or not.
No, he didn't.
um,
No, you saw
For-
just this one.
For all of your brains, this was indeed the place you were looking for.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
All right. So
These
should
are
we
the
head
droids we were
back,
looking for.
or should we? I know.
Wait.
Probably stupidest suggestion I'm ever going to fucking make. Explore more.
Should probably explore.
It's a great desert. There
Yeah.
certainly would be other ruins around, but
Would we know where they
Uh,
are? Is the bigger question.
uh,
In
Which
general
said, we would-
circumstances,
we would have to.
it'd probably take
ask-
us days, wouldn't it?
Yes, yes, it
To
it
be
might.
fair,
I
you only found this place by sheer coincidence.
Literally.
Sorry, remind me again. Why did we come here again?
Or
Uh,
this.
because-
I gesture to the large weird arena.
because
I
This
had
is-
dreams.
Yeah, but was there anything here that we?
Vincent
Well,
was looking for.
Point to the shield you're now wielding.
Yeah,
I mean,
but we
Not
didn't
that
come
by
here for
coincidence.
I mean, that's just a bonus. What was
we
our
came-
goal coming here?
We came here due to
Vincent.
my ancestry.
Yeah, try and figure out what's
Okay,
going
okay.
on. The information we found out isn't too bad.
Yes, we're trying to
Sylvan
find a
magic.
place in the
Speaking
city, apparently.
of information.
If,
Mhm.
if I'm
My associate might be available for communications soon. We head back
This
to
would be
Iago.
so. Yeah, I guess we
this
should
is-
just try to head home at a express pace. I would
Hmm.
say yes.
Yep.
Yeah, we could go.
I can agree with that. We need to go back anyway.
Yeah, we
Home as
do.
in
We
where?
really do. Well, we're gonna head back
Boston?
to Iago first, and then talk
Oh,
to
okay.
Veal's friend about the whole cult
And
shit.
I wrote this down in my phone. So I was quickly. So I did. I've been literally thinking about Greenleaf, like how I run my factions, my nations in my world. So I wrote down note. Checking my
Funny,
notes.
I don't
that's
remember
all.
seeing any of these
Mhm.
notes.
Yeah, you probably should have sent them to Klutz.
No, okay. Okay, I can send it to you now. I believe I sent for the. So, would you rather me just say them now or just text them to you first and then I say them?
Text them to me first.
Okay, cool. Then you
Uh,
guys.
I'd say as
Okay.
we're preparing, we're leaving to head back to
Yeah.
Iago.
I want to say,
Well,
while he does this, you guys are packing up and heading back to Iago.
Alright.
By the way, I keep my weapon hidden by my cloak because I have it in.
Yeah, you put it underneath, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah, we also got to figure out how to cure your weird thing that happened to you.
I'm not worried.
I mean, why cure it? Just
Kinda.
practice it, and hopefully you'll be able to use them someday.
His magic's fucked.
No,
Well, it might
suppose it's
fix.
that.
We don't know.
it could come back. We don't know.
But let's be
You also
fair.
have extremities that aren't really
This is
usable.
Lola. This is Lola speaking. Now. To be fair, Kalek, aren't you happy that you will no longer be burnt alive by his attacks?
I was almost burned alive literally 8 hours ago.
Wait, we can get
I
burnt
mean-
alive.
I could have aimed it better. I mean,
Yes, you
n-
could
wor-
have.
Sorry, not better, worse. I could have aimed it worse, not better.
Vincent
He touches the very
Vincent
small
accidentally
ponytail
adding
he
his
has
plan to
now.
kill everyone.
But anyway,
Vincent is the chaotic evil of the party.
Chaotic
Vincent
evil.
is
Chaotic
evil.
neutral.
No.
Neutral.
But yeah.
Anyway,
Anyway, you guys.
well, either way, I say our best choice is probably to head back and
Yep.
try to figure out what's going on with you.
You guys.
Because
are
even though I loathe to say this,
all-
you are far more useful without those weird ass fucking wings.
But I like them.
Yes, I know you like them, but you can get them later, no?
You
Like
guys
he's
are now heading
popping
back
back
to
in.
Yago.
At least learn to control them.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's what.
Oh, what
that's
time
my
of
plan.
day is it? What time of day is it?
I
By
don't
the time
know,
we
early
get,
morning.
well, it took us
Early
a
morning.
day
Okay.
to
Yeah,
travel halfway and then rest.
no. So that's why we're moving at a quicker pace, and we're
Yeah.
probably get there by night.
Alright, so we're heading towards the west.
Heading
We're
back
heading
the way
back.
you came.
Back the way we came. We're not going further in.
Are we
Yeah.
traveling at daytime?
That
or
would have been
nighttime?
east, wasn't it?
Yeah, it would.
Yeah, you're heading
no.
west.
Yeah. Are we heading
We're
back
heading west.
westward?
We're heading
Okay,
west.
Yeah.
We're heading west.
Are we traveling at
west
daytime
is
or
where-
nighttime?
Daytime right
It's
now.
early
So
day.
it's hot.
Yeah, it's gonna
Yeah.
be hot. I'm gonna be dragging
gonna be
through a lot
hot.
more of our water.
Yeah,
So
that's
yeah, your
fine.
water consumption is doubled.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's a hot day, is it? Oh shit.
Well, we're in the middle of the desert.
All right. Water consumption double. So take away 2 drinks.
yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Where is it?
I actually
Uh-oh.
need to pull up.
Hang on a minute. Where is it? There it is.
Who had the math for gallons? I can't remember how much we got.
Oh, we're just drinking out of your water skins.
Yeah, for now. Yeah.
I've got a little left.
Inventory.
I
Water
think mine's
skin.
empty.
So hold 4 pints. How many pints in a gallon?
Oh no, please don't.
You have a wealth of knowledge at your fingertips. Tap on your keyboard, man.
Maths.
Pint in
I'm
a
tapping
gallon.
on it. It's not doing anything.
1
The
I was
pint.
being a
in-
smartass,
shit.
please.
This is American. This is American. 1 liquid gallon is 8 pints.
Yeah.
It's 8 pints. Okay.
Yeah.
They come in pints. I want one.
That's
But
in
yeah,
America,
so-
at least.
So our water skins actually have a lot of liquid in them.
Yes. So 1
half a
gallon,
gallon.
can fill 2
Hang on a minute.
water
Yeah,
skins.
half a gallon. Our water skins have half a gallon in them.
No.
It's
4
ridiculous.
pints. My water skin holds 4 pints.
Yeah, that's
Mine
half a
too.
gallon.
That's half a gallon.
Nice. I hope it doesn't
Probably
leak.
why it weighs 5 pounds.
Yeah.
That'll explain it. It's a decent fucking water skin.
Okay, so you travel through the day.
Do
Do
we-
you
Oh, yeah,
wanna
do we
keep
see-
going through the night?
Did we
Do
see
we wanna
the
keep going?
It depends how tired
Yeah,
everybody
please.
is.
Well, hold on.
Yeah.
Did we see the
The idea.
Oh yeah, did we see the giant fucking dinosaur,
Yeah.
or is that long gone?
Yeah, did we see Ralph?
He has
Yeah.
disappeared.
Yeah.
Okay.
As far
yes,
as we know.
we'll go for
Well,
the night.
As long
I
as we don't
think-
get asked
yeah,
to come back for
I think
it.
it'd be best if we kept going. It took
We
us
Yeah.
1 day to get this far, I assume. I'm not a navigator, so
It would be better for us just to push on at this point.
yeah.
Yeah, we'll get there
Okay, so you
beforehand.
guys push on through the night.
Yeah.
You do pick up pace at night because it's cooler.
Mm.
Yep.
A lot cooler, but
Much cooler.
Everyone
gets
got your
probably
winter coats?
Pretty cold. Yeah.
We can run.
you guys keep moving, eating a ration pack each as you go.
Yep.
Because ration packs are just,
Right.
dry biscuits and crap.
Yep. It's not much.
They're like MREs, except without all the hot stuff.
I mean, that's kind of what they are described as.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
I think that's what they're supposed to be.
yeah.
I feel like
I'm pretty sure they're
dried,
meant to be
dried
MREs.
meats. Dried
Um,
meats.
Have we at any
Biscuits.
point found cactuses?
Mm.
No.
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 No,
Okay.
we didn't go far enough in.
Yeah, I don't think. I think it's probably
Damn.
further in, mate.
Damn, I was looking forward to that.
Let's hope our boat hasn't left yet. Yeah.
It
We
shouldn't
did
have.
tell them not to leave without us.
Yeah, we did.
doesn't mean they
But
listen.
they may have
It doesn't
been-
mean there wasn't an attack on the town or not.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
don't jinx it, Vincent.
There would never be an attack on the town.
I mean, we did see a dragon
Leaf is
fly
too
overhead.
glorious.
I mean, hey, I'm optimistic. There could have been an attack.
There is no chance of an attack.
We did
Let's
see a
not say
dragon.
no.
And if there was, Henry would have to come up with other world building.
Yeah.
That would make me sad.
Anyway,
We did see a dragon fly by
Oh,
after all.
yeah, we
Unless
did
it's
see a
random
dragon fly
encounter.
by.
That's just random encounter. Pirate
Oh,
attack!
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay,
Exactly. Alright, so
you
I've
guys
sent
travel through the
plots.
night. You guys are probably
Oh,
now 4 hours away from your destination.
Yeah.
As the sun is now rising again, and you all probably take an exhaustion point.
Yep, thought so.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
1 point of
It's,
exhaustion.
It's what we get.
So
I'm
disadvantage on all ability
sorry.
checks.
Alright, so what does that do to us again? Fuck, it won't tell me.
Disadvantage on all ability checks.
Okay, ability checks disadvantage. Got it.
So strength, dex, con, intelligence, wisdom, charisma,
Yep.
and any of the skills
That's
involving
not save
such.
though, is it?
No,
No.
it does not.
Yeah, no.
That's the
More.
third exhaustion point.
Yeah,
Should we keep going or take a break?
we should keep going at this
We-
point.
What
We're
time of
4
night
hours
is it?
away.
We're 4
It's
hours
early.
away. We can move fast.
It's starting to be sunrise.
We
Oh,
don't want to
shit.
keep one of the one of the council members themselves showed up.
Are we
Then
almost
we don't
there?
want to keep
Yeah,
We
we're
should.
4 hours
Wow.
away from
We
what,
should,
4 hours away? Yeah, might as
what
well.
we know. Might as
we
well
should
keep
be.
pushing on, guys.
Are we
We'll get a
there
nice-
yet?
4
No.
hours, come on.
God.
Uh,
While you guys
hope-
are finishing off this last
I
4-hour
I hope
trek,
something happens at the town.
Bam, pirates.
Bam.
Viola is going to play with her new quiver.
Fair enough.
Oh,
She's going to pull
I'm
out
actually gonna
an
test
arrow
out my
where you
bow as
see in the
well.
tip there is like a red crystal just, embedded into the tip of the arrow.
Oh boy, she's gonna set off a nuke in the desert.
No.
Theo kind of
But
like
she's just going to
is watching her at the
just
corner
let
of
it
his eye.
go straight up. I
So
thought
if this
that was
doesn't freak them out.
Wait, what's she playing with?
her
Her
arrow.
new quiver.
equipment.
The high
Yeah,
tech
Quiver.
you weren't. Yeah, you weren't here. You weren't here for this when we got these
the
items.
The
Yeah, you're
quiver's
seeing
not
us
from
pull
the
out
alternate
These
dimension.
futuristic items that are like black plastic and shit looking.
No, yes, we got some items from.
Yeah, we
they
got
look
some
like
items
plastic,
from
I
different
feel
but
like
they
I
are
missed
plastic.
something. Can you treat me like an idiot for 1 second and tell me
Okay.
what a quiver is?
So where we went to?
Quiver.
Oh, you know what a
okay,
quiver is.
I know what it
wait.
is. I want to make sure I'm keeping up with what's happening.
Quiver is
You're
where
seeing
you
that
keep
this
your
new
arrows.
quiver. Yeah, you see this weird new quiver on her back.
Okay, so it is
It-
what I'm thinking it is. Okay, so
It
I
is a
haven't
quiver.
missed.
It
Okay,
is a
so I haven't
quiver.
missed anything. Okay.
No, you
You know
haven't
the thing
really.
that Hawkeye keeps all his arrows in? That's a
Yeah.
quiver.
Yeah, I know. I just got so confused because you were talking about she was firing arrows, and it's like, wait, how does she play with the new quiver like that?
So hang on.
Let
I
me
was so
explain.
confused.
Also, by the way, her quiver looks like Hawkeye's quiver thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She got a new
Must have
quiver.
happened in that non-existent no magic place.
Yeah, we
I
got no weapons there.
twist my weapon into the bow option.
Just fire off an energy bolt.
Yep.
So yours
Magic.
just
Yeah.
travels before it
Got
disperses.
this upgrade.
And you're
Oh,
wasting.
I take 10 points of damage because that's how that works.
Yep.
You're wasting an ammo that we don't have any else spell.
I don't have arrows. But-
Anyway, this arrow flies, and when it hits the
You
ground,
can use my supply because I don't need the dust.
when it hits the ground, actually, as it starts to fall, the arrow like burns up. It is now a firebolt
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
interesting.
of level. Actually,
Well, if Firebolt is a cantrip, so
but
Is it?
and she's a
Fire-
level 10 character.
it'd be
Basically,
her...
when he says level, it'll be extra dice.
Yeah, hang on. Will Shade, what's your Firebolt app?
1 second. 2d10 right now. Next level 3d10.
But that
Cantrips
also
increase
for-
in strength. No, it's a Firebolt.
Yeah.
The cantrip Firebolt increases in strength as the character
Okay,
reaches
yep.
incremental levels.
That's how cantrips are.
Yeah,
What
that's
are
how
you doing?
cantrips
I typed in
keep
this
getting
word.
stronger. Because that's why me and Vernac can do 2 beams of Eldritch Blast. Because
Is
we're
firebolt not a spell?
Firebolt is a spell.
Yeah, I'm trying. You...
Firebolt is a cantrip. Firebolt
one word.
is
It's
spell.
one word.
Fireball is
Yeah, I'm typing it
it's-
in. It's only giving me firebolg or fireball.
Olg.
A bolg is a creature.
Oh.
Be a
Hang
Pokemon.
on.
Oh, it's not Fibolt. It's
No, fire.
I'm
Firebot.
putting the E in. It's not working. It's being a twat.
Ladies and gentlemen, we
Firebolt.
are having some technical
Where are you?
difficulties.
Where
We're
are you
having
putting it in?
technical difficulties with his.
But where are you putting it in?
Please
Just
stay
D&D
tuned for more
Beyond.
mailers.
It's in like a
Firebolt.
random search bar.
Yeah, it's in the top search bar. It's not working. It usually works for everything.
Just type
Well,
in fire.
maybe click the magic tab.
Okay, I will take the magic tab.
Ooh.
Game rules. Spells.
Ugh.
That's
Firebolt.
weird.
And Firebolt is not one word. It's 2 words.
It's not one.
Yeah.
No,
It
it's
is
not.
2 words.
Fireboat is 2 words. Firebolt
Yeah, it's two.
is
Yeah,
1 word.
Yeah,
it's two. Sorry.
Firebolt is 1 word.
Yeah, Firebolt's
Yeah.
there if it's if you do it as 2 words. That's just
Yeah.
me being
So
wrong.
it's fired at her mid-range spell level, so it's fired at level 2, which is only 1d10.
Oh,
No.
okay.
Okay.
Well, yeah, her class doesn't get.
Firebolt.
She's Ranger class, so it's
And
involving her
Paladin,
spell
and Paladin.
ability. And Paladin, yes. But she's not a high level Paladin, is she?
I'm making all sorts of mistakes with my stuff here. Hang on. Okay, sorry about
yes.
that.
As we
But yeah, so that's what that
As-
type of arrow does.
Cool. Let's save. I know this is harsh, but like let's keep it under wraps. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I just didn't get to shoot
No,
it in
and-
the other world.
No, that's fair.
I mean, if you
Interesting
shoot it,
though.
if you shoot it, I can just shoot mine and never mistake it for me.
Well,
I need to keep
it's not
track of it.
unusual that magic happens.
Okay, so after that, you
We can
guys
try to
finish your
figure out
journey
how to
and
make
you
more.
arrive in the lovely port town of
Of
Yeah,
Iago.
good.
Iago.
This
Oh,
weather hasn't changed.
Tired as fuck.
Oh, it's not on fire? Damn
It's fine.
No, the Romans haven't attacked.
it.
Sorry, too soon? Too soon? Okay. I mean, it's
I
only
think too late.
thousands. It's only been over. It's only been a couple of
Yeah,
millennia.
I think too
so
late.
it's too late. Too late.
Anyway, yeah.
As
Yeah,
we
we head
gather,
towards the gate.
Yeah.
I guess at 4 in the morning.
Oh, jeez.
No, yeah. It's open as as
Good morning.
it's ready to receive other things. Alright.
Yep.
How was your trip?
Eventful.
No,
A lot of stuff.
Moving
happened.
on.
I don't see how
I-
a trip in the desert is eventful. Unless
That's
it goes
We
just-
fought a
into-
weird dragon thingy, like
You'd be
undead
s-
creature.
You'd
It
be
was weird.
surprised.
Yeah.
I just walked past exhausted.
Yeah, feels
Yeah,
like
we do not look good. We all look very tired.
feels
Well,
like
actually, 3 of us do not look like anything because we've had to put our cloaks back on.
Yeah, true.
Your posture can also make you look tired.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Racism. I completely forgot.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah, and we don't want me killing
So-
everyone. So
Half
Mm.
elven people, please put your hoods up. And half
and
orcs.
half orcish leather. Thank you.
Yeah,
Meanwhile, the
as we said
people
earlier, Frederick,
literally look
your
like
armor
demons.
actually has like a white hood built into it.
Yeah.
So you can
Oh
just
yeah, it does.
I don't have a hood.
clip that up.
Not you, Frederick.
Oh, Frederick. Sorry.
You don't need it. The
No.
tieflings aren't one of those races
They're
that
not a
they
half
discriminate.
No.
We're also very
Netherlands, we look
rare to show
literally
up
like
You're
around.
not a halfie. You're not a halfie.
But we're also very rare to show up and around as well in this world.
That is
Yeah,
actually
normally-
probably the derogative word that they use, a halfie.
A halfie, yeah.
Halfie.
Yeah.
Tamest fucking insult.
Well, that's
Well, it's like a
that's like
mean one,
that's like
right?
wizards saying muggles,
Yeah.
Mudblood.
and then mudblood is the worst. one.
Mudblood has more
Yeah.
fucking
So
oomph
that-
to
Yeah,
it than
exactly.
Muggle.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. That's the point.
A halfie would be
It's-
equivalent to a mudblood because, you know, they're
Half and half.
half of one
Half
and
and a
half
half.
of another.
So it's disgusting.
Yes.
Anyway,
And it's-
Once we're like not in earshot of anyone, Odyssey, if one of the High Council members themselves show up, make sure you're very careful with keeping him
We
If
will
you're
try.
Kane,
Hopefully.
Kalex, you two, Ragnar, you should be fine.
Yeah.
But the rest of
Thank
you,
you.
best be careful.
Yeah.
They are old elves.
Oh yeah. I think it'd be best if you guys probably stayed at the boat. I look at.
Lola, in a half sleepy state, like, I would never do anything to blow my cover.
Oh, nothing about blowing cover, but
I
they
just
might
It's
say
more-
things.
Lola, it's more about that these people, some of them are certainly smarter than I.
Boy. So manipulative is what you're saying.
Yes, that's what he was saying.
No, that was
Clearly
no,
was
Lola. That is not all
If they
he was
deal with
saying.
politics, they can be manipulative.
Yes,
Mm.
There's no better question than that. But I do think Fred, Vincent, and Lola should probably stay at the boat.
As much
You
as
guys are
as,
half races.
as much as I hate it,
Yeah.
I understand.
Shit. It's
Well,
it's-
Frederick and Lola are from the old world.
They are, but they were in specific circumstances where they
Yes.
wouldn't have gotten in trouble for being a half race.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
affiliated
we're just going
with
to
the
completely
church.
ignore where Lola decapitated that guy for.
Yes, I know, but before that,
Yeah, well, I mean,
they were both from two different churches.
But I don't really care. I'm
Yeah.
just gonna stay in the ship and practice these wings.
Yeah, you tried to build up some muscle mass, buddy.
I'm gonna try and sort out these wings.
yeah.
Yeah.
religious racism.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I'm not a big religion person.
I don't know. It depends if you want into Fred's church here.
The problem
I
is
don't-
actually no. There's only one church in this town, and it's the one mainly practiced in Greenleaf.
Right.
Undos?
No.
I know isn't for Greenray.
No.
That
Ondo's
would-
like
Well, we don't
further
know. I
south,
don't know.
isn't he?
I don't know where it's from.
Yeah.
He talked about his church being further south in the New World.
Yeah,
didn't he?
his.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's like two deserts on the old
Yeah,
continent.
Yes, that's correct. He was in the
Anyway, I'm going to ships.
Yeah, you three should probably stay with the ship while I don't know, the rest of us meet
As
this
Lola
guy.
walks off, she
Yeah.
kind of like
Yeah.
raises one of her arms, like, "Yay, sleep."
Yeah, you guys get to have a nap early.
So,
Lovely.
like, the main god
Hate
would be like the
when
god of the
sleep.
forest. Is there?
Well,
Is it
good
like
luck.
just a flat
Yeah, we
like
need-
god of the elves?
Hey,
Is there just a flat god of the elves?
Probably. Well, it's either god of the
Yeah.
elves or god of forests or like
Yeah.
natural
It'd
magic
probably be
or
like,
whatever.
you know, god of nature.
Or-
Okay, then that would
It
be
depends.
then
Depends.
that would be
depends
the
on
main.
Yeah, it depends on what kind of elves we're talking
Yeah.
about. Really.
So whereas
Talking high elves, they
yeah.
generally worship gods
So-
of magic.
Solarian, that is like a high elf
High
kingdom.
elves, yeah. So god of magic.
Greenleaf, yeah. Greenleaf
Wood
is
elf.
a wood elf kingdom.
So yeah.
Wood elf would
So yeah,
worship
probably
Gaia.
nature. Gaia.
Gaia?
Oh yeah, now there's one worth worshipping.
Yeah, I mean,
I disagree. I think was it Bast was the name.
Wait, Gaia. Does that mean
boss,
Poseidon's
isn't that
real in this world?
maybe. I don't know.
Do I,
much
do
about
I know
religion.
this, Klutz?
That's a
I-
good question.
I studied ocean.
He did.
Poseidon
Does
is real.
yes.
So Poseidon
Well,
is a
But keep
deity.
in mind, many gods have lived and died in the many wars that they
So
have
changing
fought
of the title and
I
mantle,
know
he
blah, blah,
existed.
blah, blah, blah.
in. So he
So what
existed
you-
at one stage. You're not sure if he's still.
So what you're telling me
Yes.
is I know he existed.
He existed
Yes.
at one point.
Yeah.
You don't know if he's still.
Whether he
around.
still is or not is beyond my knowledge.
Yes.
Well, anyway,
Context for that
show
is,
us.
and I can say this because you guys have been to the Great Library and have read all about
We
it.
have actually
There have been many gods. Many gods that have fallen in battle during wars with
died, etc.
the abyss and the underworld and all these
Mhm.
other great powers that they've fought using the current planet. The
Yeah,
current
all
world
those
that they're
god
on.
dragons died.
As the
All
battle
those
Yeah.
god warrior
Quite a
dragons
few
died.
of them died too. Yeah.
It's like
But
4
yeah.
left.
Anyway, I think we should. Yeah, lead the way, Veal. As I rub
I
my
would-
fucking eyes.
Takes us to like the pure what would be obviously the fanciest place in town.
Yeah.
And I think we would have Ragnar go with the rest of the crew.
Yeah, of course. Just like
So it's just
because
us
we're here.
three, and
Yeah.
me and Kane are acting like bodyguards again.
Oh,
Whoa,
yeah.
splitting party again. Yeah.
Yeah.
Split party.
Well, you guys have Fernac with you as well.
Oh yeah, and Pernak. So we're bodyguard to both of them.
Speaking of Fernac, what do you currently look like?
Yeah. What did you decide to look like before we went
My
in?
human form, adult
Fair
form.
enough. Yep. Easy. Right. All right.
Okay, you guys make your way through the town and come to the building described by Veal. It's very
High class.
high class and
More than
loud
most of what-
in its decorations.
Wow.
So it's very out of place and over the top.
Not hard to miss.
Yeah, very much so.
I'd like to do a perception check on if anybody's
Um,
paying close attention to us.
Is there architecture similarities between, I don't know, Arabs
It probably is. It's
or
like desert
sultans
city.
and
You should be
Saudi
asking
Arabia.
Henry that.
No, I
I'm
don't think so. I think it's like pretty standard, like medieval affair here.
okay, so it's more medieval than Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
This is not Saudi Arabia. This is
Okay.
like a normal medieval coast town that is next to a desert.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Okay.
comedies, etc.
Yeah.
Of that.
As
Okay.
opposed
So,
I'd like to
like
make
the
a
idea of-
perception.
so like medieval Spain.
Yeah, I think
Probably,
Spanish would be
yeah.
a
Okay.
good place to look
Yep.
at it.
Would be the most
If
similar.
it's not one or the other, it's in between.
Somewhere there.
Okay.
But yeah, I'd like to make a perception check if anybody's been paying close attention to us when we came in.
Probably. I mean, we're
It was like
exhausted.
wearing like
Yeah.
We're
reasonable
exhausted
clothes.
and dirty. This is my good suit and
Yeah.
it's dirty.
Well, yeah, we're
Yeah.
wearing the outfits that we bought as well, which
Yeah.
kept
I'm
us.
not. I've always looked nice.
No, I know, but we bought the outfits because we needed more breathable clothing than the clothing we
Yeah,
wore
you're
on the
wearing
sea.
desert attire, stuff to
We're wearing desert
Oh.
attire
trek over
currently.
the
Yeah.
desert.
Oh, I'm not. I didn't do that shit.
Well, you either have like. What did you
Oops.
want? Did you want? I think you wanted gray clothing
Yeah, you had
I don't remember.
or light
any-
blue. I think you wanted light blue.
I don't
Was that
remember
Lola?
any- I think that was Lola. I don't remember.
Lola. Doesn't
I
matter.
don't remember.
Doesn't
You got
matter.
one of the outfits. You
I
got
don't
one of the
remember being
outfits.
present for that conversation, but okay, I'm
You
wearing
were,
one
but
of those.
whatever.
You were very much.
You were
so
literally
there.
one of the people that went with me to
I
get
was?
this outfit. Yes.
Okay, yeah, sorry, it's been a while.
He needs to
Anyway.
learn the alcohol.
Okay, I'm wearing one of these outfits, okay.
But yeah, I'd like
It
to make
was
that
also-
perception check, please.
Yes. So
Dirty 20.
not bad. Given where you are, there are obviously guards that are looking at you because you are.
Yeah, I
Standing
just
up
want to
there.
see if there's any specifically like people that are trying to hide in a way that they're trying to.
No, not
look at
really.
us.
There's no.
Okay.
Nah, none of that shenaniganry going
Okay.
on.
Ooh,
There are
Just
obviously
making
people
sure.
walking along the street.
Shenanigans.
And then pay attention to us
Raise
because,
not a word.
you know, two tieflings.
Shenanigans not a word.
Get over it.
It's not.
Shut up.
on.
But yeah. Anything else that catches my eye? Or no?
No, not really. Just regular
Okay.
people traveling through, mainly merchants and stuff.
Yeah, setting up their shops in the morning. Okay.
Yeah, traveling to set up their stuff on in the dock area. So you are now standing in front of this building as described.
Are there guards out front?
Yes, there are two guards. out
There
front.
would be.
We approach, obviously.
He was
As close as
visibly
possible.
nervous.
You good, buddy?
We'll see.
On
Depends
bad
who is
terms or
here.
good
You
terms
approach-
with this guy?
As you approach the gates.
Not that. Hmm?
Oh, you know we'll be there.
You there. Show identification.
I
Veal
gestured
takes
downward
off.
to Veal.
Veal takes off his hat and he reaches into his jacket and pulls out a piece of rolled up parchment with wax sealed into it, like with a wax seal on it. He passes it to the guard.
He like snatches it from you and breaks the seal and opens it.
This is the party I'm with, the Odyssey.
G'day.
They won't cause any trouble.
Rolls it back up and gives it
I
back to you.
think, yeah, everyone who's behind me sees Veal with his hands behind his back with crossed fingers.
Pay
Very
no
well.
harsh attention to it.
I have.
I said
Veal
no
can be
harsh
funny.
attention, so I'm just looking straight forward.
Welcome, Agent. The Inquisitor is expecting you as they open the gate.
And
Wow,
then
that's-
Veal, like,
That's an interesting title.
Inquisitor.
Yeah. So is this your guys' jobs just to stand out front of this door all day?
It is.
be
You get
polite,
paid good?
Alec.
Enough.
Cool.
Would you like some whiskey?
Kane, we best not keep the High Inquisitor waiting.
I'm not waiting. I'm waiting for you to start walking.
You are walking.
Yeah, we're
Veal,
Yeah.
like,
Oh,
walks
see?
with a
as we walk
Veal
past.
walks with a much, like, smaller gait than normal.
I hope they didn't want the
I think-
whiskey.
Yeah, I mean, we
As
could talk
you
to them when we
enter
get back.
the structure, the building, through the two front doors that are opened by two serfs, you are immediately met by your boss, Veal,
Oh boy.
who is standing
Hoping
there,
you wouldn't
Important
pick
person
arms
this one.
coming
crossed
in.
in like a heavy gown type thing.
Master,
Agent, care to
bows.
explain why you summoned me here?
I think that's because of us. I step forward to stand beside Veal.
And who
Master,
might you
this
be?
is
We're a part of the group, the Odyssey, that you sent your apprentice student. Sorry, not clear on the circumstances here. You sent Veal to investigate us.
Your name.
I am Kalek.
Ah, the one who's trying to create a fabricated soul.
Not really anymore. Probably haven't gotten that update yet.
Apparently not.
Either way,
it was like sweats. Gods have failed.
I've let that go now.
Mum's angry.
Too many mistakes before, but
Yes.
either way, we've asked Veal to, well, kind of ask for your help in a way.
Yes. As you know from, well, first, obviously, your own knowledge, Master, and what little you've learnt from me, the group known as the Cult of Cosmos, or the cult that worships demon Grazits, they are. I'll have my hands up here so you can actually see that I'm gesturing. They have been making great strides and crossed the new world, and they have been making trips closer to the old world, and I believe they might have something to do with the other group you sent me to investigate to the north, those old Obsidian class adventurers. And I was hoping that while looking at we have access to a map of their locations, and there is,
Begin pulling out the parchment.
yeah, I have as you have taught us, I have set up an establishment, a modest guardhouse in Pathstow to act
Yes,
as the base
yes,
of
I do not
operations.
wish for a
But
full
but
report. You
but
can send that to me later. All I'm
yes,
asking is
yes, master.
specifically why you have called us.
I begin to slowly approach him. Is he sitting down at a table?
He's just standing there in the middle of the room. There are guards
I
in all four corners.
Can I pull Veal aside for a second?
I approach him and I
View like it
hold the
doesn't
map out
move
to
because
him.
he's just like frozen.
Yeah, I hold the map
s-
out to him.
He
Still.
takes it.
That's a map of locations that we've received from a close friend of ours of Cult of Cosmos locations.
There are
And we
some
believe,
in the old world.
yes, quite a few actually, and we believe that they might be attempting at each of these locations to bring Grazit through to this realm of existence.
Now, Grazit, if the reports are accurate, is the so-called Demon Lord or whatever, who's trying to
Demon
gain
Prince, I think, is the title that he has.
Demon Prince, trying to
Um,
gain access to conquer this plane.
for what reason, I don't exactly know.
As he looks over at
And
Veal and sees him nodding.
and we've dealt with them when our group was barely even a group at the beginning.
So you want to petition us to deal with the ones here.
As much as you can.
The Queen is not going to be happy about this, Veal.
Sorry,
But it would be in the best interest of all people.
it is pretty world threatening.
As he goes back and looks at the map. Kane, you may now secretly ask Veal what you're going to ask.
Guards.
Out of curiosity, what's have you told them about the island?
View has not sent a message. I haven't been able to send them any information about that.
And
'Cause
the secret
I
underground vault?
nothing, because after that
Yeah.
they were transported to another world, and then they were here. So he
Okay,
literally had no time to send another letter.
can you not say anything? Or if you do, can you keep location secret?
We'll talk later.
Later. Right. Kane is not convinced.
Probably not.
Well, either way, sir.
Probably wise to come to that conclusion.
Well, either way, sir. We've experienced quite a few attacks at the New World. That they seem to be focusing there quite a lot, as you can see on the map itself. And also on our travels across the sea, we've found a large floating structure being pulled by
A
massive
floating
creatures.
fortress.
Yeah.
A floating
And it seems
fortress
to
being
be, from what we
a
discovered,
gold.
conjuration magic from
Yes,
within.
that was the other thing I wanted to talk to you about, Master. I did study magic under the court mage, and I've seen quite a lot of it in my travels. We have some powerful spellcasters in the New World, and through all of my travels and through all of my teachings, I have the sheer weight of the conjuration. I couldn't even tell if it was a spell or a magic artifact or something we've never even heard of before. But the sheer weight of the magic, the conjuration magic that was in that fortress, and it was a fortress. It was being pulled by a
Looks, yeah,
golden Sedeus. That's how you can get an idea of the size of it.
yeah.
And the
And look
whole
well defended as well.
fortress, and the whole fortress was covered in in the leak. Because when I
It was
cast detect
just
magic, it was
massive,
complete.
apparently.
Yes, it completely covered an entire fortress in conjuration magic.
I see.
So
I
we believe
believe that.
they have
I
some
think
sort of summoning circle there they're trying to complete.
I believe that is where they're going to try and summon Grazit from, and then use it as a base to attack the coastlines,
But this
And
is
I
clearly
point
not
out
the first
the New World,
approximately
and
where,
here.
and I
Well-
point out approximately where we found it
Yeah.
last time. In this area.
But according to you, they've tried something like this before and failed. What makes you think they'll succeed this time?
Because they're using magic
con-
that's similar to what I've used before.
You've used before.
Not specifically me. That's a bit more of a complicated story. But it's
as
similar
you-
to what I was trying to research, as you believe.
the blood hunt. I've given to you my notes on the way of creating blood hunters, and I know you've sent individual investigators to search this very topic, and from what Karlek discovered, they are trying to use
They're trying to
that
make a body
same
for him.
magic to create a body for him in the material plane.
I'd like to make an insight check on him involving blood hunters.
Okay.
Wow, that's a
Oh,
19
my haircut.
plus.
Look at my heels.
Yes, he himself is a blood hunter.
Yeah, I don't know. 26.
This man is surprisingly hard to read. You can tell it's his job to keep secrets for a living.
But any
But
form of
At
reactoratory?
the mention of a blood hunter, he does kind of, move around a bit as if he does know a bit about them.
He knows things.
He knows things.
That's his job.
I've seen the site where they were trying to create a body, and it was the exact same as where I, as myself, woke up the first time.
So you were a blood hunter.
I am a blood hunter. Apparently, I was one of the longest living blood hunters.
And here I thought you'd all died out.
I believe my name was once Ansel Wright. I'd like to make an insight check on his reaction to my name.
I don't know.
Sure.
I mean, if any person knows who will recognize the name Ansel Wright, it's probably this
27
guy.
again.
Oh, that's pretty good with disadvantage.
Sorry, no, 26.
Again, he's incredibly hard to read, but you notice his demeanor towards you changes completely. So,
As well as another name involving it, Leo Fier. Yes?
something like that, I believe it was.
Bonjour.
Yes, I know.
As well as Leo Fear, who I believe might be involved in these creations.
Yes, he was executed some time ago.
Insight check, please.
Okay.
I don't believe him.
Oh, alright.
26.
Leo's boss. That's how you know he's trustworthy.
26 again. I'm rolling 3 19s in a
Have
row.
you got a weighted dice?
No, I'm using my bleak blue one.
Don't we have disadvantage?
No,
Yeah, we
he
do.
didn't say I had
I
disadvantage.
didn't say that.
Exhaustion point.
Yeah, the exhaustion point.
You just have disadvantage.
Oh, my bad.
Oh, right. Whoops.
I said that before, but nobody heard me.
I heard
24.
you.
24.
That's pretty good for exhaustion.
It's alright,
Jeez.
though.
I have +7.
Oh, that's
my
di-
insight.
that's good. I just have a plus.
Is he being
Rookie
truthful?
numbers.
You cannot tell if this man is ever being truthful.
I just have a
Why are
plus
you
6.
lying?
I'm not. It's fact that he was executed. He was discovered to be tampering with official medical records, and at the time,
Feels
laws
like
were a bit more harsh.
feels like exclaim is like eyes go what? As in Leo was in Greenleaf?
I grab the map back from him.
What? He was executed. That is what
And
you
I
wanted
say
to
you're
hear.
lying, sir.
Alec.
I'm not
But
lying.
what
So
exactly are
sorry.
you lying
I'm
about?
sorry.
I'm not
I'm
lying
so
about anything.
I'm so
I'm
sorry,
merely not
Master,
being
for their
entirely
poor
truthful.
behavior.
No, I
they're
understand that.
mercenaries. They don't understand that
Theo,
there are
shut up!
proper ways that
Alec, you need to give him too much.
And you can see in Kalik's eyes, he's angry. So what exactly are you lying about?
Got a rustling.
Merely where it took place. Now, VL, he was not in Greenleaf when he was executed. I can confirm that for you. And for you, I don't actually know where he was. The report simply stated that he was executed for tampering with official medical records.
we
Was he a
well,
citizen of Greenleaf?
Gods no. If he were, he would have been executed long before.
And a harsh favor to ask you, but could you give me some form of information about what race he was?
I
If you know
have to
that.
find out. It'll be in the Royal Archives. It may take some
Sorry for
time.
being aggressive about it. It's just pretty personal.
As you now notice, all the guards had, taken a combat stance with their weapons drawn.
I wasn't afraid of them.
No, probably not, but it was just a fact that they were
Yeah.
ready to fuck you up.
I would be afraid of the High Inquisitor. He can probably
Either way,
lead
High
it.
Inquisitor. And I apologize, I don't believe you introduced yourself to the three people in this room that don't know who you are.
No, it was
I'm
not
sorry,
important.
sorry, Master. I should have told them.
That's quite
This
alright.
is
Not everybody is accustomed to our ways.
No, I'm very much so not. I'm not
Neither is your
much
half-orc
for
friend,
royalties.
perhaps?
Got a problem with that?
Of course not. She's not from Greenleaf, therefore she's not my problem. However, I recommend that you keep her on a leash. Should any of the royal family or royal army catch her, it would be far worse than if she was caught in any other state.
They can certainly try.
Yes, I'm told she is
yeah.
quite
But
powerful.
even
I would like to confirm
even
something
you
about her, though. Something that concerns me.
Mm-hmm.
The mark on her face. The story of how she received it. Is it true?
What exactly was the story you were told?
She received it from a spirit of a forest.
Well, I, for one, don't 100% know how she got it. One day she kind of just ran off for a while. Honestly. And believe you me, I'm telling the complete honest truth here. She ran off one day and then came back with it on her face.
Somewhat hard to believe.
Understandable. Most of the things she does is hard to believe.
Yes, decapitating a man in front of a guild hall. Yes, I heard about that.
That, yeah, but taking on an army of fiends by herself?
I thought that was just a telltale.
Oh no. She's permanently
No, that
traumatized
was
because of that.
that was most certainly true.
Unfortunately, she did get traumatized because of it, and we're currently kind of helping her out of that funk.
Yes, her activities of late have been much lower than they used to.
Well, we were kind of gone for a while.
No, before then. Though Veal
Hmm.
doesn't know it, he is not the only one watching you.
Oh, I sincerely doubt that.
Respect that.
I don't believe for a second that you wouldn't have 100 people posted outside every door and window we ever walk out of.
Well, your kind are very rare, and I'm not talking about your race, of course.
Oh no, of course not.
I'm talking about your
But-
caliber.
I
Yeah.
take that you know where he was when he disappeared.
I have
Veal,
the only
even
one.
Veal was like,
Uh,
You are
what?
Kane. You are the monk of the Forbidden Island.
And by that knowledge, I take it you do know where he
I
was.
was well acquainted with your master.
Well, that's actually some much superior news coming from you.
He assisted
So,
us in many.
Does that mean you already know the location of said Forbidden Island?
Of course.
Oh,
Veal's like,
well, that takes a load off. That means I
Oh,
know you're not going to be rummaging through there anytime soon.
No.
You've significantly gained more trust from me now.
I did receive
Jesus.
a message from a raven.
Yes.
Ah,
Did we
that's your
see
friend,
before
isn't it?
Yes.
She was claiming we had one of the sacred scrolls from the temple. I reassured her that we did not.
Which one was she
Whoa.
looking for?
definitely
Whoa.
don't have
Did-
that.
Did she say what she was looking for?
I do believe it was the scroll of. Something in regards to a undead ritual. We don't have it, I assure you of that. If we did, I would have
Actually,
easily returned
at that moment, when he says that, Veal is gonna roll insight.
it. Okay.
Hmm.
You don't have disadvantage because you know
12.
this man.
So it's flat.
I'm exhausted. I have disadvantage.
Yeah, but I was.
Well,
gonna give
no,
you
he's
advantage.
saying you have advantage because you know him well
Okay.
enough.
So it's just
Oh,
a
no.
straight roll.
So it's
It
Great
would be a
roll.
normal
Sorry,
roll
11.
then, wouldn't it?
an
Yeah.
11. That's unfortunate.
11.
That is unfortunate.
You may know him. He is your boss, but damn, he's a sneaky motherfucker.
Yeah. Damn, he's my boss for a reason.
Yeah. I assure you, we don't actually have this scroll, but I did send a message to our agents in the area. They are keeping an eye out.
Fair enough.
So,
Have you-
would you happen to know where he is?
Where Raven is? No, there wasn't
No.
anything about that.
No, I mean,
Oh, your master.
yes.
That's a good question.
Hang on a minute. I'm just reversing myself of his name. Master
We
Tai
were
Hugh.
recently, I put quotation marks around recently, at the island and found not many bodies there.
No. He has a way of disappearing. And no, I'm sorry, I haven't heard from him. It's a
No.
shame. He was a good friend. Now,
Well, about, the whole
yes,
cult
your
thing
request
here
for
in
aid.
the old
I will
world.
petition.
Our request.
I will petition the Queen to mobilize some forces to these locations. If I may, I will have a scribe copy this map. If you will stay around, I'll have it delivered to you at your ship.
If it helps, these cultists were the one that attacked the Forbidden Island.
Yeah,
Using the Northern Raiders as a puppet.
cover name.
As
Yeah.
a cover, yes. I knew that the raiders had attacked. I did not know that they had support of this cult of Cosmos. I really wish they had a better name.
Honestly, it's a bit
It's a bit ridiculous.
ambiguous, if I'm being honest.
Oh,
It's a
well.
bit
I suspect that's
ambiguous.
the point.
In my experience, these
So is
groups
Odyssey.
don't usually.
Yeah,
think
true,
about
true.
what their
We're
goal
trying to
is,
workshop
they
it,
think
aren't
about
we?
their name.
Forbidden Island is far more interesting.
Well, and personal request,
Team management.
if I may.
We'll
First,
see.
an apology
None needed.
for being very aggressive towards you. It's very
This
personal.
is business. It's not personal.
It's very personal. So,
It is
It's
personal, the
impressive.
information I
Your next
was
request, please.
asked about. My request is if you could, any information you're allowed to give me involving Leofert, sent to the Guildmaster for my future
Very well. I will send it to the Guildmaster in Path 2.
Thank you very much.
However, he may not be able to tell you everything that's on it.
Understandable. But anything really involving him.
And despite what you and yours may think of having agents watching you,
Oh, it's not that big of a deal.
it was not my idea.
Feels like when you say that, View like looks at you.
I didn't have a problem with it. Everybody
It was
else
a
did.
request from the Guildmasters.
That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense.
The cover story we give to
Yes.
the agents is that we need to keep an eye on you for our own benefits. Not entirely.
Honestly,
true.
he's been pretty useful.
I'm sure he has. Your expenditure has gone up, by the way, Veal. We need to talk about that.
I don't know what you're talking about, Master.
Ben.
He clearly knows what he's talking about.
Oh, very
Speaking
much.
of, I need a. Speaking, unrelated. I could use a small loan.
That's what I thought.
I don't say that.
You worked over budget.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
No.
Are you saying you worked over budget?
Under budget.
Wow.
Under
Ah,
budget?
Under budget.
huh. Well, either way, the money was very helpful
Laundered.
to Palfstow, as well as the situation that hit it hard. He helped a lot,
Very well.
and I thank you for sending him our way.
Eh,
He certainly has been one of the more
He's
entertaining
one of
parts
our
of our
more advanced
adventure.
agents. He's
You're too kind, Master.
I'm really.
He's not too well good in a fight, though.
Oh no, he's not.
And he's
built for that.
extremely nosy. Oh shit.
Well, it's kind of his
Yes,
job.
we get that report quite often from where he's been. He usually asks too many questions.
He could be more subtle about it.
Not
Huh?
all agents are very good at subtlety.
Not surprising.
Look, you gotta pick a dumpster, okay? Jeez.
No.
Thank you, High
Fine.
Inquisitor, for taking our request into consideration for
Very good.
future.
I'll have a messenger meet you at your ship shortly to give you back your map.
Thank you. I hand him it back.
Takes it. Now, Veal,
If
Oh,
you two need a
God.
conversation alone, we can get going back to
that
our
would be
ship.
most
Because we're
desirable.
pretty tired.
Uh-oh. Do you want to do this just the two of us, Klutz? Since they can't hear anything?
If you guys want to deafen, you can.
Yeah, what's the
Ooh.
conditions for luring us back?
I'm just gonna.
Just message. Clutch
put
just
an at- I'll
message.
just put an at everybody in the thing.
How do I do
Oh,
It's on the mute button.
oh
Next to
no,
mute, it's the
that?
don't
Just
headphone.
touch.
mutes. Arrow.
No,
Next
he
to-
talked to me
next to the
about
mute
Veal's
button.
money.
Next to the mute button is share screen and
No,
disconnect.
No. Down under where your name is in the bottom left,
Name is in the bottom.
where it
Yep,
says
so if you look at
voice
the
video
bottom
connected.
left-hand corner of your
Oh,
Discord.
I've brain
Yep.
farted. Never mind. Yes, I am aware of what. Yeah, I'm looking at the wrong
Oh,
controls.
God. I
Okay.
don't feel like I was talking about money.
Okay.
Let's-
Veal's gonna be embarrassed.
Okay, so I see you still have a
Yes.
problem with asking too many questions.
It was necessary for this group.
Quite possibly, they don't
They,
seem too
know
open
spoken
about
to-
themselves.
yes. Just so, and their chaotic nature leads them to make dangerous choices.
As most of their kind do. Now,
Hmm.
we haven't heard a report from you in some time.
Yes, that is because
I don't need to know
Have
why.
you-
We will do it right now.
excuses.
Simply
Alright.
because if I am to give this request to Her Majesty, she will need the latest reports from you.
Of course. Inside of the temple, inside of the island, there's a wild magic zone. While there, the wild magic created a portal that took us to a highly developed civilization in another realm where half of the world has been turned to stone. Veal pulls out the dust weapon and shows. Did the guards also leave?
Yes.
pulls out the dust weapon, shows it switching to the pistol, and back and passes it to Master.
Yes,
Name.
very advanced.
Yes. It fires off elemental shots, and you can see in the cartridge there, you can load different element types.
So assuming these
It's
dusts or crystals or whatever you say they are, not of it, they can't be found in our lands.
I certainly in none of my readings have I encountered this material before.
Very well.
It's
Well,
almost like crystallized magic.
it means we cannot reproduce these.
No,
Nor I think we
but
should, to be
I
honest. They seem far too powerful to be given into the hands of just anybody.
and
If
they
you say
have
they
them.
fire magic
Other-
for a non-magic user, then that would be problematic for everybody involved.
Yes, many of the Odyssey have dust weapons. Furthermore, I learnt the name of the first god, Bast.
Yes?
It's
And what were we able to learn about him?
I learnt the name. You already knew the name?
In legends and tales, but you've confirmed that it was true, so...
Yes, it is most certainly true. Also, I don't know if I wrote this in my writings, but Lola appears to be the granddaughter of Ariel. I do not know
A demigod.
what that means. Yes, yes, quite so. Her powers are hard to
That is rare.
control. Yes, that's exactly why I thought so when I encountered her. I remember the few readings I had done on the matter. They did little to prepare me for the power of a demigod when they're at full power. She is honestly akin to another being entirely when her power is in force. In force, rather.
Strange.
Uh,
Very
recently we
strange. That,
recently we had a. Sorry, Master, go ahead.
I mean, as you've read in our records, there have only been very few reports of such a thing occurring.
2 or 3, I believe.
Yes. And you say it's Ariel?
Yes,
Uriel, sorry, Uriel. Whichever one it is.
yes, Uriel,
Oh, I can never say it.
Uriel.
This is very alarming.
Quite.
So she was, so you know, in case you don't, she was neutral in the last war.
Yes, I was.
It's very odd for her to have a child in our
In the
plane.
mortal realm. Speaking of the last war, putting Cubicle into the table.
And this is the weapon you read
This?
about.
Yes. Karlach has the ability to see visions through weapons, and using that ability, he found that this blade dueled Tagus,
Tagus being the unknown
relic
origin
sword.
sword you reported some
Yes,
months
we
ago.
are calling them the relic weapons, and we found another. A shield meant to go with Tagus.
I see. Wow.
I believe these weapons were made by the Forgotten Ones. They
You
have
may very
runes
well
on
be
them
correct.
that cannot be read by comprehend languages.
The law of gods coming into play once again.
Yes, I smell another war.
You may very well be right.
There are too many mortals. I mean, this is why people like me exist, I suppose. Too many mortals are pushing the limits that they are not supposed to push.
And finding relics that are meant to be long forgotten,
Mm,
as your new friends seem to be very good at.
yes.
Okay. Well, I will leave the cubicle in your hands, as it would look very strange for it to suddenly disappear.
Yes. Take the dust weapon,
Yes, I will take
the
it to them
mithril
and
rose.
lock it.
Oh,
These weapons should not be used by anybody.
I concur. They are dangerous.
However, I will put it in the deepest vaults of the capital. Should it ever be
Uh,
needed, it will be there.
And just in case you like picks out a piece of parchment and like scribbles the actual runes that are written on Tagus and on the shield. If there is any items in the vault with these writings, send them to us.
Very well.
Think we will be able to solve it.
Very well. I will leave this investigation to you in that regard. However, I am going to update your mission objectives. You are to
Of course.
continue your watch over the Odyssey and gain their trust, join their ranks, become one of them.
Yes. I pull down my sleeve, show the bracelet.
You're making progress. Very
Think
good.
I am on my way. When I
Your new
return to
objectives,
Pasco, I will
however,
get
are
an
to
adventurer's bracelet.
ensure that these artifacts, these relics, don't fall into the wrong hands, whether that be the Odyssey or otherwise. I'll leave it
Yes,
up to your
master.
discretion who gets to keep them. But do not take them forcibly. It would only ruin your...
Alright. I will not do that, then.
Secondly, you are to maintain constant vigil over this half-orc that is a demigod. Should her powers fully awaken, you are to contact me immediately through the guildmasters.
I will do so.
And a word of warning about her abilities. Should they fully awaken, it could cause another calamity to occur.
Or, like the scar?
Very much so. She could turn a desert into a snowy tundra. Turn a forest into an icy sculpture.
Like Beel's complexion pales in fear, right?
If she is not a first generation descendant but a second generation, her powers could be late to sprout because they've been developing. The longer a power takes to develop, the more powerful it will be. This is the same for magic abilities as well.
Should I try and do research into her parents? I know they are from the old world, but I do not know where.
We've already done that for you. Her father
Any
was an
Yes?
was an orc.
mother was
An orc
human?
raider, to be specific. Her
That
mother was a priestess at one of Uriel's
Obvious.
temples. She was
Mhm.
kidnapped and
Yes,
defiled, leading to her death when giving birth to the half-orc Lola.
You know which was a demigod? If
mother.
either?
Mother, but I don't think her abilities had awakened.
I see.
So that makes me even more nervous about what could happen.
Me as well.
Unfortunately, there's not much we can do to stop it from happening. But we just need to make sure that when it does happen, she is able to control it.
Control it. Use it for the greater good.
I will do some research on how this can happen and send it to you when I have it.
Thank you very much, Master.
Right. You best catch up with the rest of your group. And please do keep the reports coming. Alright. As he waves you out the door. No, that's not how we do it. We gotta go in here and go here.
Oh, that'll work.
In,
That'll work.
no, they're all watching.
Yeah. Yes. See, it works.
We got one,
Because
only because they were watching.
See?
Howdy.
The rest are on YouTube
Easy.
or something else.
Easy.
Howdy.
Easy.
Oh,
Oh, wonderful.
right.
I was
Alright.
trying to set up upper GX.
Ooh.
Oh.
I have new orders, which is to kill all of you.
Oh shit.
No.
Good
you
luck.
wouldn't have to turn.
Not if we
Good
do it
fucking luck.
first.
You wouldn't
I'll be
have
invisible and just go shank. Yeah, you
So,
Stab one of us, and then you have to deal with the
I'm in
rest
the
of
party.
us.
so while all of
doesn't
them
work on me.
were out,
Yeah, like
So
I
what all-
said.
so
Yeah,
while Vil,
Yeah,
Karlek,
okay. So while they're all
all
off
of them
doing
were
that,
out.
Yeah,
back on the
I'm
boat.
actually gonna go
What I
quickly
miss?
make myself a coffee and
Back
then
to the
I
boat
will
people.
come back.
Pardon?
Yep, that's fine.
Oh,
Yeah, back to
nothing
the
yet,
boat
no good.
people while the rest of you are off doing that. The ones at the
Yeah.
boat! You've arrived to
Boat.
see a ship being freshly loaded with cargo bound for
I-
Barstow.
I will.
I guys, as I address everyone that was like on the boat,
Yeah?
I'd like to head off for a while if you don't mind.
Where are you headed?
Just there is a local church right in this town, right? There
Yeah.
was. Okay, I'd like to head off to the church of this town,
Okay. Alright.
if you
Just
don't mind.
don't get into trouble, I suppose.
Don't worry, I'm not Vincent. So I head off.
You head
I head
off.
off. See you
Do your
guys.
thing.
Well, if you get in trouble, I'll come and rescue you.
No.
No. That's not. I don't do that. I don't do that.
Okay, so you head
I will
off
do the
towards this
opposite.
church. You head off to this church.
The church of the. What god was it?
Gaia.
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 So
Alright.
nature and stuff.
So-
nature.
But yes, I head up to the church. I head inside the church.
Yep.
Is there anyone inside?
Yeah, there's a few priests doing their things, maintaining stuff.
I would like to speak one of the priests. I approach one of them.
Greetings. How may we help you?
Hi. Sorry. Let me introduce myself. I am Frederick. I am a priest of the Church of Lathander.
Welcome.
Ah,
We
Hi,
don't see
would-
many of your kind here.
yes.
But all are welcome.
Who? What does this? What does this priest look like? Just for information.
Not an elderly fellow, more like he's 40 years old. He's kind of very clean and
Human, I suppose.
yes, human.
Human. Okay. If you don't, I was just passing through, but and I have just a few questions as to what's been going on in this land. Has there been any activity, any of note amongst the churches of the old world?
Um, uh, Such a very broad question. No. Although, in saying that, we do hear many stories. Apparently, a high-ranking paladin returned from far off to his home church, causing a bit of trouble amongst their ranks.
Ah, right. Might know of this person. Do you know of their name?
Oh something.
Okay. Yes.
He
Yes, I do know of this
came
person.
back stating that his beliefs had been challenged to a point where he was very aggressive towards the high priests of his
Ah.
his religion.
Ah, understandable.
saying
Yes, I do know.
very strange
Yes.
things about dimensional travel and undead hordes, and apparently he was very upset due to his beliefs and something.
Ah, yes, I used to know him. Bit of a weird one. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Anything if from the Church of Lathander in particular?
They've been very peaceful. I heard they've been doing more aid works for many of the border towns of the uh, southeastern islands.
Aid
Apparently,
work
there
in the
was a large tsunami or something that
aid
wiped out
work
most
in.
villages there. So they've been doing lots of work to provide aid, and yes, very
Mm,
been very active actually.
okay. Tsunami. This tsunami was it natural?
Uh, we assume there's been no signs of otherwise.
Okay. Okay, that's good. That's good. How have things been here recently? Is there anything of note? Any trouble or not?
Not really. A few of the desert beasts have been sighted closer than normal, but that's pretty normal around this time.
Okay. Okay. Good. Good. Good to know. Good to know that everything is not too bad. Not too bad these days. Well, thank you for your time.
You're welcome.
And if you ever need anything, just let my church know.
Of course.
We will we have
So
been known to provide help to many others.
yes.
And yeah, I will I'll I'll go now. Take care.
So long, and may the mother tree guide you.
I simply bow
Yep.
and head off.
It's kind of their like goodbye. Like, may the force be with you, but theirs is.
Basically.
Okay, so you make your
Right.
way back to the ship? Question mark?
Yes.
Yep, okay.
Yes.
While you do that, Vincent!
Hmm?
What are you
I'm
doing? You said you were gonna try and work
well,
out.
cause
Work
the
out.
ship's docked. I'm taking a sleep and getting a tan on top of the crow's nest.
Okay, so short rest.
Yeah, I'm taking a rest until I get until something happens. If I happen to get a long rest, yeah, it depends. But yeah, I'm just relaxing up there, and I am letting my magic out just to see if anything does come to me. No, nothing in particular, just in general.
Does a short rest fix
So,
exhaustion?
mm,
Apparently not.
no,
No, it doesn't.
it
Anyway.
requires a long rest.
Okay,
So yeah,
since
that's what I'm
that's
doing.
that.
Long rest and some food.
Yeah. Okay. So, because nobody else wants to do anything, unless Fernek.
No.
What was the
I'll
question?
just
Alrighty
say
then.
I'll
I'm
just say
gonna.
I'll just say when I get back to the boat, I'm gonna go fish until they come back.
So
I am
just
resting with light activity.
light activity. I swear to God, if you complain about not getting to do anything for this session, I'm gonna be mad because I gave you chances to do it. All right. So we will skip time just a smidge to when everybody is reconvened at the Niam or on the Niam.
Man, that was a long walk back, wasn't it? Yeah, yeah, sure. Man,
That was a
what a
rewind
what
and stuff.
what
Was
a
a rewind.
what a time.
Ugh,
Yeah, you walk.
So
fucking tired.
I am going, Odyssey. I am going to bed, and Theo makes a beeline to
Okay.
place he can take a long rest.
I'm sure everyone is tired, so
We
say
have
we
to.
just-
I look to roll our. We have to stick here till we get some things back. So until then, I'll let you know when we can leave. Yeah, Roller.
Yes,
Alright, shouldn't be a problem.
Right.
Oh, how did your super secret business meeting go?
Oh yes. How did that fare you?
He's already gone down to bed.
Fair enough.
Thanks a
Roll
lot.
insight.
morning.
Roll insight. Roll insight.
I
Do it. Do it.
mean, I can't see his fucking
Do
face,
it.
can I?
Do it. No. Do it.
Can't see his fucking
Do it.
face.
I'll
turn-
slide.
Get away from
No.
me.
You're,
So
okay.
you can ask
That's
him
not
later.
No.
You
Here's
can
the
ask
issue.
him when we're
Roll-
not in a very illegal circumstance on a port town that might
Okay.
get caught
No.
up
No.
in
You,
it.
you have to roll insight.
Shut the
to
fuck
guess-
up, Henry.
Let me finish. Let me finish. Roll insight to guess like what happened from the tone of his snoring.
No.
I mean, you could
You'll
if you
need
wanted to. I'm not going to say
you
no.
kidding?
No, just tell me if he's having a good sleep or not.
Anything
Don't
less
tell me
than a
that-
natural 20 will not be enough.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
he's
Veal is like
it's
Veal is
fine.
a
I have
Veal.
disadvantage
We'll
on my
be able
rolls.
to do
he's
it.
snoring
Yeah.
10 hertz lower than he usually snores. Huh?
Well, either way, I'll stay up.
Captain
I'll let
Roller's
everybody
human,
else.
right?
Yes, he is. He's
Yeah.
just really old.
He's old,
Yeah.
but not decrepit.
No, but
I didn't say he was.
probably late 60s.
Yeah, probably.
late 200s.
Definitely not.
My character, thank you.
Okay.
Probably older.
So,
But yeah, I'll be the person to wait up for the messenger to come.
okay.
I'll
let
get
me-
my
Oh,
long
is
rest lost.
Thingo still on the ship?
Dingo.
Hang on a minute.
Yeah,
Fuck
find
me,
the name.
dead.
While he does that, Veal, when you go down to go to bed, you see Lala is just kind of passed out on one of the beds. She's just like dropped all her equipment.
Veal copied that. Veal saw that one.
He's just-
That's an Veal saw that. It's like that's an excellent idea. It's like there is like Veal's just in like an undershirt, doing like his pants.
Hot.
He has
and
one
her
of his
feet
shoes.
are like hanging over the end of the hammock.
Yeah.
Not surprising.
Veal has one of his shoes on. The other one's like off. The hat is like just normally covering his face like normal. And there's like literally just on the floor next to him is the cubicle, and the blade part is sticking up.
Okay. Don't step on that.
Roll for cubicle.
Yeah, roll for cubicle damage. No. Okay. So
It's like-
We just see a pile of meat on the ground when we go down there.
just get mincemeated.
But yeah, I'll
It's like
stay
a
up
pile of veal-shaped
and wait
cubes.
for
Yeah.
whoever messenger is coming
Yes, yes,
for the with the
yes.
map.
So
I will-
go Kane, go Kane.
Yeah, is Quartermaster Dorfrin still on ship?
I believe he is.
Pardon?
Yes.
He is? Okay, I'd like to look for him then.
You find him playing cards.
How did Captain Roller's delivery go?
Pretty well. No issues, I believe.
Wouldn't happen to know what it was, do you?
Didn't ask.
Fair enough. Okay, deal me in.
Certainly.
And then cut away. You
Yeah.
can tell me how much
He
I'll
gives
lose
you-
afterwards.
He gives you 1, 2, and 1. He gives you 1, 2, and 1, 3.
2 and a 3.
But you win on a straight flush.
Wait, I'm just straight flash. Fuck. me.
So everyone but what lock in.
Yeah, just my character really.
Yeah, and
So,
You're up there.
Probably 20
Yeah, I'm-
minutes pass. 20 minutes pass, and you see somebody approaching the boarding ramp of the ship.
I meet them halfway. G'day.
You collect.
Yes, I believe you have something for me.
Yep. Scroll for you and a letter from the Inquisitor.
I look at the letter if it's signed to anyone specifically.
The Odyssey.
Thank you. I'll leave you and have a nice day.
Okay. Now I get to walk all the way back to the capital.
Hang on. I pull out
Gotta
from my
tip him.
pocket. I pull out my pocket a gold coin and toss it over to him.
Oh, tip him.
You might need to convert it, but hey,
Yeah,
Good man.
gold is
It's
gold.
better.
gold is
I mean,
gold.
Gold is gold.
I honestly think both the country of Solari and the country of Greenleaf probably use the same coin because we both
Similar,
are
probably similar.
yeah, like that'd
coin,
be like
but
they'd basically be
it
one to
still
one.
need
Because
still need an explanation,
To
probably.
fix the economy,
Yeah,
if
like-
to fix the economy, they did merge the currencies.
Yeah.
Ah, so
also, like, they're
they're
both Elven
okay. So
kingdoms, so
they're allies economy wise.
Yeah.
Okay.
Most
Allies.
places use the same currency.
they're probably
Yeah.
like the two biggest Elven kingdoms in the
That's a
world.
big decision. Whose image is on the coins?
Ooh.
They're just gold.
I mean, because when you
It's
join
probably just
currency,
It's probably
there's
just
usually
an elvish symbol.
there's usually a bit of debate on what
Oh,
gets put on
okay.
the coin.
I have an
That's
idea.
something for private talk, not this.
Okay.
time.
I have an idea.
Anyway,
On one side, it's
We'll
like
talk
the
about this when
We'll
we're
talk
not
about
on
this
stream.
Yeah,
later.
talk about this.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
we'll talk about this later.
Cool ideas.
I'll open up the letter and I'll begin reading it on
Okay.
the side of the ship.
And
The
halfway
letter
through reading it, I'm
says-
like, "Ooh, what's in the letter?"
Yeah, you go, ooh, information on paper.
To find out if you could wait,
It's conspiracy.
So, the letter.
read it out
so in the
loud.
letter, you find obviously a piece of paper with writing on it and a whistle.
Okay.
It's
Blow
like
it.
a metallic,
I'll hold on to this.
small, like little dog whistle thing.
Okay.
You open the letter and it reads, "Dear Karlak and Odissy,
Mhm.
I am pleased to note that due to the latest reports from Veal, your chances of receiving aid in your endeavour is high. And recent events have brought to my attention changes that are occurring within some of your party members.
Okay.
I have noted down some things you should look to expect in the near future. Veal is
Yep.
already aware of these things and has been told to keep an eye out for them. Although he thinks this is a secret mission, do not let him see this letter.
Okay.
Firstly,
Uh,
your half-orc friend, as I've been told, is a demigod.
Yep.
Should her powers awaken,
Well.
it could cause catastrophic damage to the world and the ecosystem she is located at the time.
Makes sense.
Unfortunately, there is no way to stop her powers from awakening. There is only measures that can be taken to ensure she's able to control it. Unfortunately, I do not know these at this time. I will let you message you or send you a letter when I have more information. In regards to your draconic sorcerer who foolishly tried to transform, yes, I know about that. His wings
You're
may
doing down
not
there.
ever disappear. However, I have listed some things that may help strengthen them enough for them to be useful.
Okay.
And it gives you like a list of exercises that you can do and massages to build muscle in the wings.
Cool.
Also, where to buy a certain like tarry
Wait.
ointment to put on them to strengthen their scales.
Cool.
And lastly, in regards to your latest acquisition, I suggest that you avoid showing it off in public, much like the great serpent told you about the sword. Yes, I was told about that as well.
Okay.
As long as I wasn't
And it says
mentioned, I
down
should
the
be
bottom, P.S. I've been told about most of what your party gets up to.
Good to know.
Oh,
Did it say
and
what
it
the
says
whistle was?
PPS. The whistle is to contact me should
Okay.
the half-orc's power fully awaken.
Okay. Contact
So it's a whistle that summons... You know what, you'll just find out.
the High Inquisitor.
No, you'll find out.
Yeah, I don't know his name yet.
It summons the summoning circle, which summons the guy.
Probably. Who knows? It's a whistle. You'll hear it.
Something will hear
All
it.
right. I
Yes.
relay this message to the only person that I know currently is around me.
Is awake, yeah.
Yeah. Right. So,
Oh, and you check the map, and it is your copy of the map.
I made a copy of that map a while back,
Yeah, well,
yeah.
just in case we ever
The
lost it.
scroll is of the map. Cool. All right.
what is up with
Feel
my neck?
yawns for life.
Yep.
A
Alright.
bowl on my neck.
I'm-
Ugh.
You still
I
haven't
am
had a long rest
sleeping.
yet?
No, View does not yawn
No.
until it's morning.
As
Okay.
you
Oh.
are now communing with Fernac,
Man, this is.
the cat.
Do I know if any of this ointment shit is here? Does it say if it's here?
It's a specialty item, so it'd have to be requested.
Commissioned? Okay. Alright,
Does-
gonna have to ask the guildmaster for that ointment.
Probably.
Whole Lola thing is bad.
As you're talking
Jesus.
to Fernac about this, the captain walks up. Assume you
Hey,
got what you
Roller.
were waiting for. We set off.
Yep. Totally. And I'll be heading down
We
to.
need to leave.
I'm gonna find a spot to sleep on the deck.
Okay.
Any suggestions, Roller?
Leaning against the mast is always pretty good. Mast.
Go. I head there.
I'm gonna go back to
And
my spot
I-
at the front of the ship.
Yeah, and
He starts
I
barking
begin.
orders to the crew as he does this. The
Woof,
card
woof,
game
woof, woof,
ends.
woof,
Kane.
woof.
The card
Yep.
game. The card game ends. And
What
you
did I win or
lose
lose?
Probably 15 gold.
Oh, I didn't even let me roll.
Oh,
Okay,
well,
15
yeah, he
gold.
should roll,
Oh,
shouldn't he?
roll then. Sorry.
What am I rolling?
Whatever you roll on the. It's a
Well,
D20,
it depends on
whatever
what you want to
roll
do
on-
in the card game.
Yeah, okay.
You
Here-
want
here's
to?
an
be-
idea.
I'm just
Here's an
playing.
idea.
So
Here's an idea.
performance.
Performance, yeah, probably.
Yeah.
DM, can I make a suggestion?
If you're going to say
See,
sleight of hand,
that's-
he's not cheating.
No, that's not it. That's not it.
That's a
I'm
15.
suggesting that he rolls the D20 and subtracts his performance, and that's how much gold he loses.
Well, that's
Okay.
if he loses gold.
That's if I
Well,
lose
no,
gold.
Let's just
if
see
he
you
loses
lose
gold.
first. Let's just see if you
That's
lose.
if I
If he
lose
loses,
gold.
Okay.
because he could win.
Yeah,
It could.
that's. Yeah, my lowest was a 15.
Oh yeah, he would still have.
Yeah, I'm still
disadvantage.
exhausted. I'm still exhausted, yeah.
15.
I wouldn't say a D20.
You're not sure how you lost. Some sort of trickery, maybe afoot. But you did inevitably lose 10 gold.
10 gold? Yep.
But
Okay.
he is exhausted playing a card game. Of course,
Yeah,
he
he's
can
like-
lose at some
Yeah.
point.
It is a recreational
someone-
activity, and it's not
yeah.
high intensity. But
It's still,
they
you
were
know,
probably,
I'm tired and I'm
streamlined
barely
a bit.
paying attention at
Yeah.
this point.
Speaking from experience, as someone who's played significant amount of card game,
I
Uh,
also played
it's a
significant
lot.
amount of card game.
it's a lot harder when you're tired.
Yeah.
Yeah, very much so, because you have to pay attention to the cards in your hand, the cards
Yeah,
on the
that's why he
table, and
lost
then
money, because he was just playing
Yeah.
for fun. He wasn't playing to...
I would also
win.
say
Yeah. I
definitely
wasn't
not a
taking it seriously.
D20 minus performance. I'd say
I wasn't
like
taking it seriously.
D8.
It's alright.
Maybe.
I already know how much he lost.
Not too kind.
I wasn't taking it seriously.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
And
So-
now you are penniless man.
No,
I
I'm
wouldn't
not.
say he's penniless. He would still probably have 20
Penniless,
gold
I
from what I've
say.
given him, or
Penniless.
more.
Now Beal is penniless, I think.
So,
we-
as you guys set off back home to Pastow, because it is home for many of us,
Long
Very
rest?
many of us. Long rest.
long rest, and we're going to end today's session there, because I need to get stuff ready before you guys get back to Pastow.
Ugh.
Yeah, I'm sure nothing
It gets rid of the exhaustion.
in that letter
Yes, it does.
is gonna really matter.
You have
Oh.
to have food and drink.
Yeah.
Which
Would
we do
we-
have.
Would we have refilled our water skins?
Yes.
I went
Yeah,
fishing.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, actually,
We would have been
Beal's
fishing
gonna-
during the trip. We would have been. We have rations. We could
It
deal
holds
with that another
4,
time.
so...
Sorry. I suppose
Okay,
that,
so it
like,
holds 4 pints, so 4 drinks. Yep.
Yeah, pretty much.
so like, Veal's gonna like at some point during the trip, Veal's gonna come to Kane and Ragnar, and he's going to tell each of you about Roller's condition.
Alright, well, you can do that when we come back.
we come back.
Because I'm going to really
Next
try and get
session.
Spiky to join next week.
Yes, please.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
He's been missing
That's
a
why we
lot.
want him here.
So,
Let's just put this in the video. We really want our last player back.
Yeah, we do want him.
We
Yeah.
want him back.
Ragnar,
want him back.
please.
Bring him
please.
back.
Come home. Boom.
Bring
Come
him back.
home.
Well, I
Come
think it
home,
might still be
Spikey.
involving like setting up his own setup. You
I'm
know,
not
Come
sure.
home.
I'm pretty sure he's got his setup done. I'm just. We might have to
we'll
bring him on
see
camera.
when we can.
Yep, that's where we've
Be-
ended.
That's where we've ended. I hope you're all happy.
Yes.
It was a pretty good session in terms of yes, we didn't
Lore
do a lot,
and
but
information.
information.
Yeah.
I'm curious as to what's on the letter.
Yep. Don't worry about it.
Oh god, don't show me that.
You don't
I'm
even.
not-
Your character
I might
doesn't
show you-
know this,
I'm-
right?
Yeah.
I
For the
might
record,
have
Dale
mind.
doesn't know what was written on the letter. Okay.
I
At
might.
all.
Yeah.
I might.
That's
I
why
might.
I'd keep it a secret.
I like started deafening myself when a class says, "Don't let viewers see this
Viewers
letter." I'm
see
like, oh,
that.
I shouldn't actually know what they're saying about that. So
And dude,
Yeah.
So
I might.
you probably barely
hope-
even remember the beginning of the letter.
yeah, so at this stage,
No.
only Karlek and Fernak would know about it.
Yeah, because
Yep.
I haven't talked to everybody else in the group.
The only reason I was there is because I don't sleep.
I just really hope it doesn't say anything about the amount
Well,
of
you
money
sleep.
viewers spend.
You just sleep for 4 hours. You can be awake the
so,
entire time, but you
thank you all for
sleep.
watching. I had a good time.
So did the rest of us.
As I said
Yes.
a while ago, I was starting to lose my mojo for this stuff, but I'm getting it back.
Get the ball rolling, and it'll keep going.
Hopefully.
Exactly.
Hopefully, unless we hit a boulder along the way.
Hope not.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Thank you for
We have
watching.
something we really
Go
want to
check
do when
out
we
the
get back
YouTube
to class.
channel.
Yeah,
if
we
somebody
wanna
wants
get back
put
to
the link to
pasta.
that in the
The link to which the
YouTube.
The
YouTube
YouTube channel. Put the link there.
Yeah, just like to give you a hand, Klutz. At the very least, Henry, probably more than just me though. Once I get Ray to cast Legend Lore,
Yeah,
we'll go
that'd be
around
a
and
good
pass
thing.
though and buy
Yeah,
a bunch of
we
shit.
need to buy a lot of shit. We need to
That
get
is-
some
that is
incense. That is the future
the-
plans. So
I'm surprised
prepare
at how
for
many
some
supplies you
Legend
guys have
Lore
actually
I
shit.
will-
used.
I will put Legend.
We only
Lord
did
my
it
character
twice
right now.
because we bought like $500 worth
Ah.
of incense.
That's a
We
YouTube
also
channel.
need to do a couple of stops when
Yeah,
we
we
do
do.
get back to Pasto to
Oh, yeah. No,
bring
right,
everything back into Odyssey name.
Yeah,
definitely.
pretty much. Just like
Yeah.
get our house back.
Yep. Well, you already have the house. You
We
just
still
need to
have the
be-
house
You just need
technically,
to,
but
you
it's-
just need the name back to being Odyssey.
Originally,
and
it's
the- and
Lola's
the-
house.
Yep, and ship ownership and
Really?
yeah.
Yeah,
So
ship
yeah,
ownership.
it-
Blah
well,
blah blah.
either way,
That's
everything needs
paperwork
to be
crap.
reverted. Everything needs to be reverted, so you can do that at the
We're not dead.
Adventurers Guild.
You walk in. We're alive!
We're not dead.
Alright, I'm going to end this room there. I will
Yeah.
try and get this uploaded before 2 weeks from now and actually have it there
Please.
and published.
Yeah. So, but my computer for some reason randomly restarted.
Oh.
No idea.
Oh.
No idea why.
Oh, you probably
No
had
idea why.
probably a
No.
Windows update or something.
Yeah,
friggin'.
Windows, whatever.
No, it wasn't an update or anything. I don't know.
Oh, you might have had like a small crash, maybe somewhere.
Yeah,
in your computer.
yeah, more than likely.
So I am looking forward to doing this next week, unless I have to do an assignment, which could very well happen. It is that time of year. Assignment's stuck.
Ah.
But yeah, which is why we didn't do last week. I had an event
That's
on,
fair.
and then I also had assignments I had to do.
No, that's fair.
I hate them, but you know.
You know.
You know.
You know.
You
Alright,
know.
All right.
peace. We love you all.
Uh,
We appreciate your support. Pretty soon I am going to try and get some overlays changed over, because I think they're nearly done.
Oh,
Finally.
I
They
hope
are
they're
really-
nearly done, or I'm just putting the pressure on her, but they should
a
be
year
nearly
and
done.
a half.
Yeah,
Um,
about a year and a half, which is fair. Not too harsh.
Not really fair.
She,
We've had
well, she had
COVID.
some shit going on at the beginning.
She had some
apparently.
crap happen.
Yeah.
Which is fair. Shit happens.
I mean,
Speaking of
we went
shit,
off
can
for
we end
2
shortly?
weeks. Yeah, true. We've been
He needs to end
prattling
something.
on for a while.
Okay, alright. Anyway, we appreciate
Alright.
you watching. Go check out the YouTube. It's got all of our recordings that have been saved. Some
Yep.
haven't saved. It was a fuck up.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Hope you all have a good
Bye.
night or good morning.
Bye.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye.